Good morning. Welcome to You Don't Know Jack, the ride. You know, it's not just for breakfast anymore. How many contestants are there? Just one player? I mean, great. Only one player. Is this the first time on the ride? Excellent. It's always great to play with experienced professionals. You should be typing in your name. Thank you. Remember to be all you can be. These little elevator jaunts always end too soon. Oh well, see you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by Governmental Cover-Up. Covers embarrassing adult acne and those pesky media scandals. Now with DNA stain removers. And now, please welcome your host, Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein.
Boy, you really are alone in the universe. How you doing, lonesome? Now, I've got something here that is out of this world. You ready? It's time to ride. Buzz in for the... That'll work. Try this category. You can't drive an alien spacecraft with bare feet. Time for the trivia. If Betty and Barney Rubble were replaced by Betty and Barney Hill, what would their neighbors, the Flintstones... Betty and Barney Hill are famous alien abductees. You know, I never trusted that little bastard Kazoo. Hit that buzzer and grab the... All right, that'll work just fine. Tell me what you think of this category. I didn't think that sounded like a Martian accent. So you've all heard about the 1938 radio broadcast of War of the World, right? Made a lot of people believe that Earth really was being invaded by Martians. Well, considering the name of the theater group that broadcast the radio drama, the infamous 1938 broadcast was presented by Orson Welles' Mercury Theater.
Flash, this just in. An army of evil Mercutian guys from Mercury have attacked.
I want you to hit your button. That looks good. Way to grab it. Try this category. John Gray is an alien. Hey, are you a big fan of self-help seminars? I hope so. If you attend a seminar titled Men Are From Mars Attacks, Women Are From Venus Goddess of Love, about whose differing emotional needs will you learn? Jack Nicholson's and Vanna White. Jack is in Mars Attacks and Vanna White plays Venus in Venus Goddess of Love. So at the seminar, you'll learn coping skills like aggression release with golf clubs or just a good bowel movement. Hit that buzzer and try to snag the high... Here's a little something I call... Exploration and lubrication go hand in hand. And now you must figure out this analogy. Space probe is to pioneer as anal probe is to... Pioneer was a space probe sent out to explore things in space. A proctoscope is used to explore things in the anus. And they both take pictures of places few men have ever seen with their own eyes. Work that buzz. Sinberger Rasta Flinger. This has got to be another gibberish question, huh? Yeah, now I'm sure I don't get paid enough. Your real gibberish category is... Done. Remember, buzz in quick, the bigger prize you get. Okay, tell me what slogan this rhymes with. Take the bun, snort aboard, sir, and just ignore the punctuation. You want it? You got it. Type in the... Hey, and if you're lucky, you'll meet Shaq and the little talking dog and the genius who thinks up their ad campaigns. Buzz in, coming at you. To serve man. Okay, I want you to tell me which alien cleverly guised in human skin filed this report back to the mothership.
Quest for Earth takeover proceeding to plan. My Canadian citizenship and eerily powerful voice lulling Earthlings to sleep.
Agent 12 sounds an awful lot like Celine Dion. She's Canadian, sings The Power of Love, and Where Does My Heart Beat Now? Yeah, I can tell you exactly where your heart beats, Celine. Right between your two friends there. Buzz in. This one's called Hannibal Lecturer. All right, we got over $3,000 for a right answer here. You ready? Go. Considering the occupation of Anthony Hopkins' character in Silence of the Lambs, which an alienist is a doctor that specializes in legal issues surrounding mental illness, and Anthony's Silence of the Lambs character was a psychiatrist before he started eating folks. Silence of the Lambs. See, now, I never saw the movie, but I kind of figured it involved some, like, speech therapist for sheep. What's so funny? Hit the buzzer. This category is... Come on in and SETI a spell. Look no further, here's your question. What does SETI stand for? Students of ET Inc. Standard Extraterrestrial Investigation. Search for extraterrestrial... SETI stands for Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. It's a program that tries to pick up radio signals from outer space. So I guess you could say the folks at SETI are like ham radio operators that have watched way too much Star Trek. All right, buzz in and get your money's worth. Up next, I hear Groucho liked Independence Day. Ready or not, here it comes. Considering its title, which movie would Karl Marx most likely think is about his theories? The fifth. Karl Marx felt that capitalism is to blame for man's alienation from himself and society. He goes on to say that one alien chick is really sexy. Slap your buzzer and we'll... Oh, nice one. Brace yourself, my friend. It's time for Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat category is called Strange But Not a Stranger. Check it out. I'm going to read off 7 wacky sitcoms, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it features an alien from outer space or an alien from a country outside the U.S. Cash in. For each one you get right, and you lose cash if you get one incorrect or don't get to it. You gotta get all 7 of them in 30 seconds. Let the magic begin. Third rock out of Mr. Belvedere. Taxi. Orchid Mint. Perfect. Al. Now that is a lesson in Dis or Dat. Check out your score there, make sure everything's in order, and we're moving on. Hit that buzz. I'm calling this one Bubba versus the Aliens. Wrap your head around this. If President Clinton applied the Alien Acts to fictional aliens, the Alien Acts were unpopular laws passed in 1798, giving the president power to imprison or expel alien foreigners.
E.T. get one phone call.
Quiet, you little freak!
Oh.
I want you to hit your buzzer and get the value. The category is going to be Disco Still Sucks. Okay, excuse me, but didn't we learn back in the early 80s that disco sucks? Oh, Karl Marx, you were so right. Back then, disco was a tragedy. Now, it's only a farce. If some opportunist tried to regain the heady days...
What makes him so special?
Yeah.
His security clearance.
Oh, okay.
Area 51 is that secret military facility in Nevada where they do secret military facility stuff in secret. Hit that buzzer and grab the highest value. Give me your poor, huddled masses yearning for a clue. What? Were you born in a foreign country? Now, open your luggage and get out your passport. That's it. You got them all. I mean, you know, who the hell else was going to get them, right?
Is your home in desperate need of appliances?
He's short and squat with thinning hair, protruding gut and derriere. He's got no neck, it's just not there. But I just can't avert my stare. I watch him from across the street. I hope someday that I can meet the boy from Chichen-Itza. His forehead's like a billboard sign. His eyes are red as Boone's farm wine. His nose is like a cone of pine. His lips, hey, well, they look just fine. I wave at him, but he can't see. His lazy eye can't locate me. The boy from Chichen-Itza. Decide the time is right. I finally have him in my sight. Perhaps we'll go out for a bite. I cross the street, the traffic's light. I fail to see the garbage truck. Now my life with him is fun. The boy from Chichen-Itza.
Isn't it a fine morning indeed? I just love the smell of trivia in the morning, don't you? Well, don't you? Well, how many of you are there? Nobody else to play with? Well, who needs them? Is this the first time on the ride? That's what I thought. I'm so glad to see you back. I really am. Now I will ask you... Thank you. As you know, your buzzer is the key with the B on it. Well, good luck with your game. Remember, if the other kids tease you, they're just jealous.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by the Popular Kids. While you're playing this game, we're having a party. You're not invited. And now, here's your host, Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein.
Yeah, how you doing? So, are you really going to sign my yearbook? Don't you go changing either, okay? Okay. Okay, I have your parental permission slip, so you may ride now. Hit that buzz. Up next. Only the Brat Pack understands my angst. All right, we got over $3,000 for a right answer here. You ready? Go. If you order a Breakfast Club sandwich, which of these will not come with your... Hope you didn't spend that money already. The correct answer is There was no exchange student in the breakfast club. Breakfast club sandwich. I like mine toasted over a St. Elmo's fire. Work that butt. That looks good. Way to grab it. Try this category. Standardized teen angst. All right, you may now open your test booklets and complete the following analogy. SAT is to 1600 as AC. Perfect score. You may be a geek, but you've got nice shoes. Hit that buzzer. Here's a little something I call Hope I Die Before I Get Acne. Hey, do you remember that classic Who lyric, It's Only Teenage Wasteland, right? Well, good for you. If the author of the literary classic The Wasteland were a torch, the epic poem The Wasteland was written by T.S. Eliot. Looks like the other kids also figured out that his name's an anagram for toilets. Buzz in and tell me, coming at you. Smells like hole. You know, nothing says teen angst to me quite like the Nirvana anthem Smells Like Teen Spirit. Now, with that in mind, if Kurt Cobain had penned the tortured lines to Smells Like Easy Spirit. Easy Spirit is a brand of women's pumps, apparently fantastic to play basketball in. And have you seen Courtney lately? Smells like expensive designer makeover. Buzz in. Okay, you realize you're not getting another chance, right? All right, here's your category. Backstreet noise. Look no further, here's your question. When pop singing stars the Backstreet Boys become Backstreet Men, how will their vocals? Soprano is the highest natural range for women and boys, while tenor is the highest natural range for men. Unless, of course, you kick them in the boys. All right, Buzz. It's not a speed bump, it's roadkill. Remember to buzz in on the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And don't forget about that bonus round. Okay, it's time to punch it. Six pocket billiards and office betting group. What do these two items have in common? Score. Fortune teller's leaves and lifted blank bags. Blank world nations, and blank face equals the hot corner. Score. My blank with Andre, and beef, it's one for blank. TV sitcom full blank, and blank of blues. Tony and Tina's blank, and Liz Taylor's had lots of them. Score. Christmas is Jesus' blank, and the Beatles say it's theirs too. Score. Okay, bonus time. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all babysitting jobs, teen drug slang, horror movies, parties? You got it! Oh yeah, let's partay. Check out your score there, make sure everything's in order, and we're moving on. I want you to hit your... This one's called... Where do I put my hands? Like it or not, it's question time. Because it has the strongest gravitational pull on which... Jupiter's gravity is the strongest of all the planets. Yeah, I can just hear it now. Thousands of teens yelling, I've gone down and I can't get up. Buzz in for the buck. Nice going, big spender. This category is... Teenage Wasteland. Hey, it's prom night, and you're all set in your rented tuxedo. You got everything you need except... Oh, wait a minute. Where's that thing you're supposed to be wearing? You know, around your waist? No, you need that thing. It looks like a little flattened snake that just ate a rat. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. What the hell is that thing called? Cummerbund? Cummerbund? Cummerbund. It's from a Persian word meaning hide your gut. Although some guys slide it down a little lower to hide their adolescent enthusiasm on the dance floor. Slap your buzzer. The category is... Girl, you'll be a woman sooner than you expected. Wrap your head around this. If a girl has an embarrassing mensuration episode in class, what did she most likely do? Recite. Mensuration is the act of measuring, so she's probably using something like a T-square. You really ought to be more careful, or she's going to wind up with that not-so-freshly sanded feeling. Hit the buzzer. You chose wisely. And now, right before your very eyes, Dis or Dat. Here's the category for your Dis or Dat. Either way, it's still their fault. Okay, I'm going to give you 7 sitcoms here, all right? And as each one comes up, I want you to tell me if the kids on the show had parents who died or were just divorced. Cash in for each one you get right, and you lose some cash for each one you get wrong or don't get to. You got 30 seconds to get all 7. Let the magic begin. One day at a time, dead or divorced. Alice. Kate and Allie. The Hogan. Different. Give me a break. Okay, I'm impressed. Here's your current score. You feel good about that? Let's keep going. All right, buzz in and get your money's worth. I'm calling this one Tattoo Who? You know, there's nothing like a little tattoo to express your angst. Say Mr. Rourke from Fantasy Island gets a little tattoo on his butt. According to popular advice from tattoo artists, which of these? Vitamin E, it helps the skin heal.
Rub the lotion on your butt, not on me.
I am sorry, Tattoo. You were standing so close I thought you were my butt. Buzz in. Your category's gonna be... I hate when people are like that. Time for the trivia. Which of the following is the only sentence in which the word like is used correctly? You like... Be like Mike is the only one of these 4 sentences in which the word like is used correctly.
And if you don't like it, then you can totally I don't know, not like it,
Hit that buzzer. Lights, cameras, and here's your clue. Only this movie understands me. Have fun. I'll be at the concession counter. Damn, that was almost perfect. That's a shame nobody saw it.
about how hard it must have been for him to walk across the gym and ask me to dance, but when I looked down at my bracelet, I thought, what would Satan do? So I said no and set fire to the gym. Satanco.
Hey!
It'll be such a blast, 'cause I'm going on a fast with you. It'll be so great as we ignore our dinner plate of food. Forget those fools that let the stomachs expand. If I wasn't so weak, I would take your hand in mine. Come on and get hungry with me tonight. Soon both your heart and your head will feel so light. Deprivation. It'll be so great, losing half my body weight with you. It'll be so fun as my bony skeleton shows through. You're the girl of my dreams, 'cause you never eat. Someday they'll carry us to the justice of the peace. Deprivation. On and get hungry with me tonight. Soon both your heart and your head will feel so light. Deprivation.